What's up, guys? Sora is my homeboy here, and today we're going to be starting my very first official series on the channel. So we're actually going to be playing a randomized Nuzlocke of Pokemon Pearl version. Um, this is kind of a test run because I've never had a playthrough on here before. But I thought it'd be something fun to do, something a little bit different than streams, which I had done in the past. Um, so the reason we're playing Pearl version is because 4th gen is probably my least favorite of Pokemon. Um, and if you like 4th gen, that's really cool. I think it's cool how diverse the tastes are in the Pokemon fandom. But for me, it's not one of my favorites, so I want to play through it again and remember more of it and maybe like it more on this playthrough. But we are going to be doing a randomized Nuzlocke, and so it won't quite be the same as the original game because we could get any Pokemon in the world. I mean, prior to 4th gen in this game. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. Um, and I don't have a microphone at this point. I'm hoping to get one at some point. But you'll have to bear with me for now because the audio quality probably won't be that great for now. Oh, I forgot to set up my settings right away to make the text go faster. But yeah, so I've only played 4th gen once. Well, I played Diamond once, and I played Heart Gold once. But I played that one randomized too. So I never really got a feel for the original remakes. Wow, that sounded weird. Original remakes. But yeah, it's I couldn't really tell you why it's my least favorite, I guess. I don't know. I never got attached. I didn't like a lot of the Pokemon in it. The region wasn't that memorable to me. I don't even remember most of the gym leaders, to be honest. But yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. And one of the most fun things for me about randomized Nuzlocks is the fact that it's random and we have no idea what we're gonna run into. So it makes every counter even more exciting than it would already be in a Nuzlocke. So actually, I should probably go over the rules that I'm using for the Nuzlocke. They're pretty basic. So obviously you have the basic 3 rules of if it faints, it's dead and you can't use it. If it's the first encounter, that's the only one you can catch, and then you have to nickname them. It's sort of an unspoken 3rd rule. The only other rule I'm implementing for this one is the Dupe's Pause, which for those of you that don't know what that is, it basically means if your first encounter is a duplicate, either something that you already have on your party or something from that evolution line. So say I already have a Pikachu, if I run into a Pichu, Raichu, Pikachu, anything like that, then it doesn't count. It can if you want to, it's optional, but you don't have to catch it if it's a duplicate. So those are the rules we're gonna have, pretty basic. The only other thing that's randomized is the item placement. So the items we get will be random. And we also have random TMs, which is really fun. What should I name my rival? Okay, only because I'm Sora, I think I'm just gonna name him Riku. His personality could not be farther, but that's okay. So yeah, there we go. Riku will be our rival. Or our friend, I guess. They're not really a rival anymore. I wonder, do you get to name the 3rd person in this? Because there's him, and then there's the boy character if you pick the girl who you're not playing as. I don't remember if you get to name them or not though. But alright, so I really don't remember. Like I said, I only played Diamond one time, and that was a few years ago. Okay, despite the exploration team's best efforts, the rare, oddly colored Pokemon eluded detection. Rumored red Gyarados failed to appear. Blah blah blah. So I really don't remember where anything is. So if there are items I missed or extra things to get in a town, that would be helpful. Feel free to let me know because that would be really important. And I don't remember where a lot of stuff is. So was that not my PC? Check the PC. Okay, so they don't give you a potion in this one. See, I didn't remember that. I thought that was just a thing they did all the time. I'll probably seem so clueless while I'm playing this. I honestly, I don't remember anything. I remember Roark is the first gym leader. I don't know why he was more memorable. There's that Crasher Wake guy who I remember because he's I just found him weird that he's a water type trainer. I remember, what else do I remember? Obviously Cynthia. She's a really cool champion. She's probably one of my favorite. of any of them. Let's see, does anyone here give me anything? I'm gonna set up my, text speed to be faster. I meant to do that initially. I think the rest should be fine. Okay. Whose house is this? Yeah, see, I don't even remember where to go in the beginning. I know you, like, find, Professor Rowan's, like, suitcase, or, like, something he left his Pokemon, and you, like, use them without asking him. I remember that that's how it starts. But yeah, I definitely, when I played this, like, on a normal playthrough with the normal Pokemon in it, I started with Turtwig, because I'm a huge, like, grass Pokemon fan. It's one of my favorite types, and I almost always go with the grass starter. Off to hang out with Riku. You two sure are tight. But I don't really care for, Chimchar much, because it, like, anyone who knows me, you know, like, I don't like monkeys. I just don't. So that's out of the question. And, like, Piplup is cute in its first stage, but, like, I don't really like Prinplup that much. And Empoleon is okay, but I'm not huge on its design. And I'm, like, a big design person. Like, that makes or breaks a Pokemon for me. Was I supposed to follow him in there? I was not even listening to what he said. I don't remember if I do or not. Did you come calling on Riku? He was gone for a second, but then he came running back home. He just can't sit still today. Okay, I am supposed to go in here. This is really similar to, Gen 3, where you have to, like, you follow them up to their room. And then, don't you, I think you, like, take their Pokemon without asking or something. Or maybe I'm just mixing that up. See, I've read so many Nuzlocke comics that sometimes I mix up, like, plot points from people's comics and then what actually happens in the game. It's really bad. Okay, Route 201. Hey, you saw the news report on TV, right? Search for the Red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the fierce Pokemon in the lake? That got me thinking. I'll bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it, too. Why would you assume that? Why would you assume that? Oh gosh, he's following me. He's following right behind. Okay, soon we'll get running shoes, and then this will be so much faster. I hate, like, not being able to run in Pokemon. It's so slow. Let's find a Red Gyarados. I mean, you never know. You never know. Professor, there's nothing out of the ordinary on this side either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before. Fine, it's enough that we have seen the lake. Oh, okay, it is Lucas. You don't get to name him. I couldn't remember if you can name the third person or not. I didn't remember that that was his name, though. It's funny because, your rival's hair actually reminds me of Lucas from Mother. So it's kind of funny that that's his name. Yeah, coming up with nicknames should be fun. I'm usually terrible at them. Like, for a lot of them, I do, like, references to, well, if I can think of them, references to, like, characters, from games and stuff. But sometimes they're just really random things because I can never think of, like, a good name for them. We won't be there long. See, this guy's a terrible influence. Like, no. Like, why are we doing this? Like, I didn't agree to do any of this. This is peer pressure. Also, that would not be that scary. Those things are not that— okay, this is the moment of truth, though. The starters, because these are randomized, so there could be anything in here. We could get something that's complete trash, like we could get a Sunkern as one of our choices, or we could, like, be able to start with a Dragonite. We have no idea. It could be anything, except legendaries. I don't think it can be a legendary. But this is the moment of truth. Which one do we want? Crobat. Okay. Okay, not bad. I would not mind starting with a Crobat. I don't know that it gets the best moves, like, at level 5, but okay. Cradily. That one also, I'm not sure what it gets early on, but that could be powerful later. Those things are bulky. Or Beedrill. Okay, let's see. Beedrill, I think, is definitely the weakest out of these, just in terms of, like, the stats that it's going to start out with. Cradily honestly kind of worries me in terms of, like, the moves that it will start with, because it's a stage 2 Pokemon, or, well, however you want to say it. It's the final evolution, and it doesn't, like, I'm trying to think, Lilith doesn't get a lot of moves to begin with anyway, so I don't know that it would have much to go off of. Crobat seems so overused, though. I'm definitely stuck between these two. I think I'm just gonna go with Crobat for now. I'm sure we'll find other interesting ones later, but again, like I don't think like Beedrill's definitely the weakest out of them, and I don't know about starting out with a Cradily. But actually, well, I mean, who knows? Maybe Crobat's not the best choice. I don't know, but I like Crobat. Crobat's cool, so we'll go with it. I'll have to think of a name for him too. Let's see. Okay, so he starts out with Screech, Leech Life, Astonish, and Supersonic. I know you can't see that on the screen right there because I only have the top screen. Actually though, no. Okay, you know what? So I'm watching right now. King Nappy and Shady Penguin. I don't know if you follow them. They're PokeTubers. They're doing a Soul Link Nuzlocke right now, which is like a cooperative Nuzlocke. And King Nappy actually got a Crobat to begin with, and it reminded me of that because I was thinking of like him also doing this first battle and how like you can't hit it with Astonish because Starly's part normal type, so you have to just like go for Leech Life, which it also resists, so it's like really tedious. Is Leech Life physical? I could go for Screech first. I think it's physical, but yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to encounter things that kind of like balance out our weaknesses. And Crobat gets some good moves early on. Like he'll learn Bite and Wing Attack both before level 20, so it'll just be a little rough at first, but yeah, it's interesting that yeah, the Starlies are like set Pokemon. Those are never randomized, but that's just like set up to be what the like tutorial is, I guess, if you want to call it that. The first battle. So yeah, I'm thinking ahead in terms of names for this thing. I'm really tempted. It's like so unoriginal, but I'm really tempted to name it Zubatman because that's what I actually had before I even read. So, whose Nuzlocke is that? I think. Okay, I don't want to get the wrong name, but I'm pretty sure that's V-Link's Nuzlocke that has the Zubatman. He does a couple different comics. The Zubatman comic. Before I like knew about that and knew that like reference, I had named a Crobat in my Crystal version Nuzlocke Zubatman. Or no, wait, no, I didn't. Just kidding. I just named him Batman. But anyway, he was a Crobat, and he was the only one that survived in that Nuzlocke. We got wiped at Claire's gym, and he was the only survivor, which was really unfortunate. So I would be naming it after him rather than the Nuzlocke character itself. But maybe I'll just go with Batman, or I'll think of something totally original. I don't really know. See what I mean? I'm terrible with names. Okay, we've almost got this thing. This should kill it. Okay, there we go. And of course, we were getting our life back from that move, so it really didn't do any damage to us. Okay, can we get a level up, though? That's the question. No, only 16 experience. That does nothing. Yeah, that's the other thing. We're not going to level up as quickly because we're already a Stage 3 Pokemon. We had to use them. They won't mind, will they? Yeah, you should have thought of that before you did it. No, I'm just kidding. We were in danger. It's okay. What? Did you use these Pokemon? How am I going to explain this to the professor? Yeah, we totally screwed this guy over. It's okay. But I mean, like, how mad can you really be if, like, someone's life was in danger? Like, you're getting attacked by wild Pokemon, of course they're going to use them. Like, it's self-defense. You can't get angry about that. You go ahead. I know we have to return these. They're not ours, but I want to spend just a little more time with this guy. Don't name it. Once you name it, you start getting attached to it. Riku, don't name it. Don't do it. We didn't have any choice, right? But these belong to them. Wait, did we keep them? So, Lucas literally, he said, did you use these? The professor's gonna kill me. He runs off with the briefcase, and he didn't even, like, check that we put them back? Really? Let me see them, please. Crobat and Turtwig? That's not a Turtwig. I'm going to my lab. I think, wait, does that mean, though, that Riku got The Cradley or the Beedrill? I think he would get the Cradley, I think. Actually, that's kind of scary, to be honest. Like, that's a pretty good Pokemon. We should go home, too. Okay, I guess so. What's up, dear? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Yeah, well, it's, like, it can't be that uncommon. Like, you live around a bunch of wild Pokemon. You may need to explain why you had no choice but to use this Pokemon. I'm sure he'll understand. Yeah, he should. There we go. There are the running shoes. Let me read the instructions. Oh my gosh, can you imagine if things in life had instructions like these? If you just hold the B button, you will run faster. Okay, there we go, that's better. Was I supposed to go... Is Riku still in his house? Am I supposed to talk to him? It didn't say I had to. Oh, never mind, he's not even here. What does his mom say? Oh, that sounded so disappointed. You've become friends with the Pokemon too? Oh. Okay. So, I don't think... We don't have Pokeballs yet, so... The Nuzlocke hasn't officially started in terms of, like, if you can't catch anything yet, like, this doesn't count as an encounter if we run into something right now. Like, we can still come back and catch something here later, but we can scope out what's in here. So, a jump buff. Okay, that's interesting. Should I fight this thing for the experience? I might as well. Leech Life, I guess. So yeah, actually, Jump Buff's a pretty solid Pokemon. Assuming we can actually catch it. Oh, really? Are we gonna do this? Okay, I'm gonna run from this thing. I hope, though, if that's our first encounter, that's gonna be so annoying if it keeps trying to heal while we're trying to catch it. I suppose I could have gone for Astonish and gone for Flinches, but it's not that big a deal right now, because we're just trying to get to the next town. Another one. I wonder what else is in here, though. Because it should be... I'm pretty sure how it randomizes it is it, like, replaces each Pokemon with, like, a random Pokemon. So, like, those seem to be really common, but there should be other ones that are in there, for whatever other ones that's in there. I think it's, like, Starly and you get Bidoof that early, something like that. We'll just go ahead and... Thud. Running into everybody. Move it, Riku. Oh, it's you, Sora. That old guy, he's not so scary as he's not so scary. He's not scary so much as he is totally out there. That sentence didn't even make sense. It doesn't matter, Sora. I'm out of here. What was that? Your friend always seems to be in a rush. Anyway, let's go in. Finally, you've come. Why was it? Wait, was he expecting me to come? You made it all evolve already? Wait. What? He knows it's an evolution? Oh, that's weird. Okay. Let's see. What shall we name this thing? I think just in honor of my original Batman from my Crystal Nuzlocke, that's what we're gonna name him. That seems... Oh, that's so unoriginal. But I'm trying to think if there's, like... I don't have, like, a character reference. Like, aside from that, I guess, is... But I can't think of, like, a character that has an association with bats at all. But my friend Riku told me what happened at the lake. I heard you battled well, despite it being your first time. There's a growing bond between you and that Pokemon. If you weren't, I wouldn't even want to think about it. Can I go now? There's something I want you to do for me. Why? Why do they all do this? Why? No. I can stand here without speaking for hours. I'm a very patient man. Let me ask you again. I want to entrust you with this Pokemon. Oh my gosh, he's scary. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine if I would not want to be in this situation. Just sit there silently staring at you until you say yes. There's no way I'm completing your Pokedex. Okay, just deal with it. I've lived for 60 long years. Even now I get a feel when I'm with the Pokemon. He's 60? I wonder if that's how old all the professors are. Well, not all of them. Like, is Oak 60 years old? Because, like, obviously, like, Elm and Birch are way younger than that. Actually, yeah, okay. A lot of them are younger than I thought. I never thought about that. Because it's like, Oak and Rowan are old. But other than that, like, Birch, Elm, Juniper, and Sycamore are all pretty young. For some reason, I was always thinking that they were older people. I know what a Pokemon Center is. The beginning of the game is always so tedious to get through. Because it's always, like, the same, like, rehashing of the same tutorial stuff over and over. You won't be able to buy stuff. Yeah, excuse me? I have money. Sometimes you have to go far away, you should let someone know, but first, heal up, you'll be safe then. Yeah, we're not damaged, so, I mean... Okay, let's look at, Batman, because I want to know, like, his nature and stuff. Okay, he's not holding an item, he's quirky, so it's neutral nature, but that should be fine. I mean, we're not playing competitively or anything. Inner focus, okay, not bad. Am I actually supposed to go back and tell my mom? I don't remember if you have to or not. Oh, after I just said that we're not damaged, then I go in here. If I can buy Pokeballs, though. Or, well, he said we couldn't buy anything yet. But I want to know if we can, because I want to be able to catch something. Oh, we can, okay. Let's do 10 for now, and then we'll get some potions as well. Just a few. And we don't need antidotes, because we are poison type, so they can't touch us. Let's just get a couple, just in case. Alright, so I guess it's time for our first encounter over here. Before we do that, I'm gonna save, because I have not saved yet. And I keep hitting B instead of A. And then we'll see what's in here. It could be a jump log, since that's what we already ran into, or something totally different. But I guess we'll find out. I love getting first encounters. They're so exciting. Especially, like, when you're doing randomized. It's so intense. Because it could be, like, it could be total trash, or it could be something amazing. And it is... Okay, so... Funny story, Bidoof is actually one of my favorite Pokemon ever, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so this actually... Well, okay, I was gonna say this isn't too bad, because HM slaves, except that I randomized the compatibility for them. So actually, this is actually just really funny. Because I love Bidoof. It's funny because I love Bidoof, and I'm actually totally okay with this encounter. And it's also funny because I'm pretty sure you can catch them here in the actual game. So we just happened to, like, run into something that is where you would usually find it. And it's also funny because people hate Bidoof, and I can tell that, like, probably everyone watching this is just, like, groaning right now, and I am totally fine with this. Like, these things are not bad. Like, when this evolved into Bibarel, like, its attack stat's pretty dang good. Like, it's not the best Pokemon ever, but I'm totally fine with this, honestly. I'm totally fine with this. I probably don't even need it this low on health, to be honest. Like, something this weak at this level, you can usually throw a Pokeball without even weakening them, and it's fine, but... okay. Here we go. Will Bidoof be joining our team? That is the question. I don't think there's a way we could not capture him. There we go. So, our team thus far is Crobat and Bidoof. And I am a very, very happy player right now. It constantly gnaws on lives and rocks to whittle down his front teeth and nests alongside water. Okay, what should we name this thing? Okay, I know what I'm naming this thing. This is going to be Buckley. For those of you who don't know who Buckley is from a game called Boom Blocks, which is actually a video game produced by Steven Spielberg, which is really weird. It's like a party game, and one of the like character mascot things for it is Buckley, who's this little beaver guy. And he's adorable. And so now Buckley is the second member of our team. So let's check it out. Naughty Nature. I think that boosts, is that special attack, I believe, which isn't that helpful. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. But he does have Unaware. Yeah, he only has Tackle for now. But I'm telling you, these things are underrated. You don't even know. Watch, he will be the MVP of the team. I'm calling it right now. He will either be the MVP or he'll die in the very next battle. Either one of those is a very real possibility. Very real. So, alright, well, I think, I'm actually gonna go ahead and end the episode right here, because I don't want it to, like, run super long, and we, like, are sort of past the intro type stuff right now. But yeah, so that's the first episode of this randomized Pearl Nuzlocke series. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you would like to see it continue, which I'm hoping to do, make sure you hit the like button, etc., all that, you know, YouTube-y things that you have to say at the end. But thank you for watching, and hope you enjoyed it. See you next time.